out.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's kind of hard to rule them out when you see that kind of a comeback happen. And Cash is obviously a map that's been played for a really long time, been in the pool for a really long time, so you should expect that everyone's going to be able to do something. I mean, Crims, if he wants to continue to play that sort of lone wolf style where he's creeping up and looking for kills, this is a good map for it. They'll do that a lot of places on Cash. Fnatic going to be starting on the T side, HellRaisers on the CT side. So let's just see. Get everybody involved. Get all your friends in here. There are 2 more best of 3s coming up, even after this one. So a long day of Counter-Strike potentially, and we do love it. Grouping up towards the A-bomb side. Draken, is he going to make any noise over there, or is he just there as a precaution or a backup? Looks like they just want to go for it. They're right on the edge. So Angel just showing that he's got that USP, and they'd use the only smoke they have now.
That's a very sketchy, narrow angle to take against a USP. You can just shoulder peek and pre-fire that.
He sees the shadow, Crims. That's why he's still waiting. He knows that somebody's there. Oh, he so badly wants someone to peek into that P250.
These kind of pistol rounds make me so uncomfortable. You use your utility on one side of the map and you don't use it for the other one, and just one tapping away walks it with another great kill. Going to be able to find some at a headshot, but actually Dead Fox finds some safety, and I think Fnatic is going to want to pull this back. They have Draken in position. You can rotate. But look at this, Angel there to cut things off. He has all the intel.
Yeah, and that's the bomb, though, making its way back. Great kill for Drake and shotting down Dead Fox. They are here at the A-bomb side, though. It's not done yet. Isa, who was a force of nature on that Dust 2 map. Can he do it again on the bomb side? Angel, oh my god, the flank! He gets both the headshots. They just get shut down. No response, and now it's a 1-on-3 for Draken with 30 seconds left, and I think they would have to try to give away this round to Draken now.
Yeah, they'd have to drop their guns and run straight at him with knives if they wanted to lose this. This should be impossible for Draken. I'm not sure why he's walking. They know exactly where he is. What a round from Angel. That push towards middle to get the information is huge.
It really is.
Because even if they don't have the information and Draken gets that kill inside the B bomb site, that keeps one person at B, right? They stay. They don't have this third player that rotated over. So what a huge thing to do. Push middle, see the rotation, and then the flank with the double kill is even just the cherry on top. But Angel had the round 1 even before that happened. Or at least, if not 1, he had his team put in an advantage position.
It's just a lot to get out of your in-game leader, isn't it? In a pistol round.
Smart move as well from the in-game leader.
So Woxic playing close, a little bit further away from Dead Fox with the MP9. They do have armor on the other side, so if Woxic isn't quick to even maybe get a double kill here, that follow-up MP9 on Dead Fox could be a little bit isolated and maybe a little bit ineffective to this one. And the follow-up, good job, and Dead Fox as well, so good little shot down there. They needed that, and I don't know, this trick from Fnatic could probably net them a kill, but very hard to get back into this round.
Yeah, I'm not going to net him a kill. I don't think he's watching it with the M4.
He was so ready.
Yeah, headshot onto Crims. They know exactly where Draken is. He goes down. Shame Fnatic couldn't get into the bomb site to at least get that plant. Could have made that interesting with the players and checkers. But 2-0 for HellRaisers. They actually handled that very well for the amount of pressure that was applied. That pop flash was perfectly timed for the player up top. And they only lose one guy.
I mean, nobody was coming through the first portal into Checkers, right? Yeah. They were all running the other way, so I guess that's what kind of caught them. I mean, sometimes you do almost have to make those assumptions, right? When you plan the strat,
more often than not, what you'll see is if teams run that route, they at least clear Checkers. Yeah. They just turn in and you maybe catch the defender looking for that main choke point. One flashbang, here it comes. Bondic is blinded, and he's going to be forced away. Doesn't want to retake the angle. It's only Glocks. There's not a whole lot of damage. If they go right at Woxic, that's a lot of bonus money that he could pick up. And they're just going to swing into the rifles at range. Even a couple dinks on Isa. You can see he's still at 41 HP, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. All 5 kills on Isa and Bondic. 3-0, and Fnatic's going to have the AKs in this next round. No AWP will be on the board for the offense.
Not yet. A bit of a bonus round. They're going to be fine with that, I think. 3-0 in favor of HellRaisers in the early beginning here on Cash. Let's see. Flush is picking up that UMP. I've seen him do that a couple of times, even when he's had money for something else. Does obviously give them a couple more grenades, so
I think that's part of it. We see a lot of teams doing this now when they have, when they're on a little bit of a busted buy. Even if you have money for like an AK and armor and one smoke, you go down to the UMP just so you can have the extra flashbangs. Flush has been taking that sacrifice for the team. Oh, look at the aggression in towards that squeaky door now. I mean, Fnatic, they need to do something on the other side of the map, but HellRaisers is perfectly set up for this. This defense is in shutdown mode. First on Dust 2, and now here on Cash.
Yeah, really, really good response on the other side. Exist managed to do a bit of damage in that early fight, but just gets a bit overwhelmed.
And Angel, again, is just on an information-gathering mission.
Yeah.
He's going to miss his timing. I don't think he sees him going around the corner, so there's still a chance here for Fnatic. If they just continue to walk, it takes some courage because of potential crossfire, but Issa always going to catch him with the timing. Gets the one, but JW in a 1 versus 3.
Yeah, and he wants to push and make it a 1 versus 2. I mean, it's a good idea, right? If he was going to try and win this, then that would be the way to do it. Flashbang and almost a peek in from Angel, but he does control himself just a little bit and now into trouble. JW does a lot of damage, not enough. I can respect that out of JW. If he goes for the bomb plant, then he's locked in the bomb side, and he's probably never going to win that. So why not try and fight? I mean, if he gets the kill at car, maybe he could even run to B. Like, there are a lot of options suddenly, but HellRaisers winning the first rifle round, or Fnatic's first rifle round, so 4-0 in their favor. And no bomb plant either.
And again, winning that round with 2 SMGs to start. So they have 2 or 3 upgraded AK-47s. I think 2 of those are kind of the upgrades from the SMG, so that's a lot of money saved, a lot of money built up. And HellRaisers, much like Dust 2, once again, doing a very good job at having multiple players at the point of attack. No one on this defense is kind of dying all on their own. Oh, that nade can do great damage, and yeah, it's pretty good. Nothing too crazy. They're going to come through that smoke.
They are. Angel fighting on top of the fire. He is really giving it all in this game, but I don't know how he took... Why did he not take more damage?
I don't know. I was watching that the whole time. I have no idea how he still has 67 HP.
He was wearing fire-repellent clothes?
We'll have to call him the Firewalker from now on.
That's not a bad name, is it?
I don't understand that, actually.
No. Maybe that's a future possible upgrade in Counter-Strike, Moses. You could buy like little booties.
Fireman boots.
Yeah.
Little booties.
I don't think they stop fire necessarily, but
no.
Fair play.
Probably not.
It's not bad at all.
That's so weird.
Would you want to buy upgraded boots in Counter-Strike if you buy different ones? Like, just even if it was just you know...
No, can we not turn this into one of those games where you have to, like, equip the whole body? You know, this isn't an MMO. Let's not do that.
Could be some real opportunity. What if you could get Crocs, Moses, and would you wear those?
Wouldn't wear Crocs.
Camouflage?
They've already got the camo jerseys. You can make a matching outfit.
Would be great.
5-0 on the defense. 2 players over 10k. You know what that means, Anders. They're rich.
They are indeed. Not just rich, Moses. They're successful as well. Happy. They've got it all. It's kind of disgusting, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, here we go. Again on the defense, we'll see if Fnatic can find some kind of a crack to work with. Some kind of an opening pick. They have the AWP in Draken's hands. He's just watching for an A-main push, but they need to find some kind of a pick-off in order to shift this defense.
They're waiting around for a long time. Don't blame them. HellRaisers have been aggressive. We saw that push into the squeak door. So they want to be careful. Very late here. That smoke and then the follow-up boost should be... I mean, they heard the smoke going up, right? So that is suspicious, especially when it happens that late. Could be an indication that something is going on.
Question, as always, is will they actually hard clear that boost? You can lose track of it, especially if the clock runs down too much, and you know you have to get to that bomb site at a pretty fast pace. It's a good Molotov to force Deadfox out. That smoke will give the indication they know Deadfox is in there. Double Molotov, that's going to isolate JW out in the open. He gets that first kill. Flashbang comes in a little bit late. There's the peek from Deadfox. That is a great find. And still boosted as Issa, and here we go.
Yeah, let's just see. Will they clear it? Not just yet. That's a great kill. Follow-up from Issa as well. Oh my god, he turned around. Just pivoting back to the squeak door and getting the kill. Now the pistol's out. He's already got the triple, and now Drake in so much trouble on the other side here. Only 15 seconds, and he can't win it. Deadfox will take the last one. But just look at the mechanical movement out of Issa. That is just beautiful. That's not... The problem is, when you're looking down like that, imagine it on your mouse pad. When you look down in Counter-Strike and you have to pivot like this, it can definitely get a bit awkward. But he had it just perfectly figured out. 6-0. Really well done. Shutting down all of that.
Yeah, Issa is making a great bid to be MVP of this series for HellRaisers, and if you want to watch the potential MVP of the series, you can get the FACEIT Major Premium Pass on Twitch, $9.99, one-time subscription. You get to watch all the different POVs, all the different fun stuff that it can bring to you, and it's lasting until the end of the major, so you still got another week to get that before we're into the arena.
That is it. I had to laugh a little bit at Dead Fox climbing out. He was like crouching out to kill JW in the middle. It looked really funny, but
that is pretty dirty from Issa up top. Not wanting to wait and see if they're going to hard clear him.
Maybe Fnatic enjoyed that comeback so much they want to do it again.
Yeah, maybe they had a lot of fun. It was really the first time they came together as a unit. Backs against the wall. That feeling of brotherhood.
They're certainly building it. They're setting up for that kind of a narrative again. Here in the 7th round, they have very little to work with. Flusha has 0 kills. Exist has 0 kills. I mean, this is a problem. 2 on Draken, 2 on JW, 3 on Crims.
Yeah, that's not a lot of kills to have 6 rounds in. That's just a testament to how good this HellRaisers defense has been so far. Oh, Dead Fox. Crims fighting in the flames. He is going to burn, or at least JW will, and Crims is responding. Here's the first bright spot for this Fnatic offense in some time. They have a 2-on-1 at this B bomb site, but that opportunity is rapidly closing again. Angel, whenever it hits the fan, he seems to be pushing forward to be able to go find information, to be able to put his teammates in the right position to win the round. And he's got it again with Bondic's lean.
Yeah, this is so hard for Fnatic. I mean, even if he doesn't get the kill before the hit, just the fact that he's going to be there so fast means they might just not even be checking for it. Good kill for Woxic, taking down Crims, almost catching that flick mid-air. And Draken will drop him. Bondic spraying for a very long time, and Draken's the only one left. But again, that flank is so close by. Angel is going to be there so fast that it's going to be hard for Draken to really realize what's happening in time. Going to go for the only bomb plant possible. Angel has a Molotov as well, so let's just see if he's going to try and throw it. That would certainly be a lot of trouble. He snuck up all the way close and executes Draken. Well done.
Well, finally, Fnatic find their way into the bomb site. Their first plant of this opening half of the map. About to be eliminated. They need to have a phenomenal rest of this half if they want a chance to take this map. They haven't found the answer either. Like, well, even if you had success that round, even if you get those 3 kills, get into the bomb site, what do you say? Crims go out mid and get 2 1-digs again? Like, you don't have anything to go off of quite yet.
It's kind of hard to replicate, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I'll be honest. I think right now we're definitely seeing Fnatic slump back into to that weird position they were in early on Mirage. I think Dust 2 was kind of a different thing altogether, but last time they managed to dig themselves out, but it was, I mean, it took so much effort. Maybe it took all their effort, Moses. Maybe they have nothing left.
They use all the gas in the tank, so to speak.
Got to be careful with that, especially when you are about to exit the tournament.
Yeah, the major, and you exit it for the first time and not making it to the big stage.
You're right.
JW needs a little bit of nade damage, not too bad. Yeah, that's a historic reputation on the line for Fnatic. They've made every playoffs of every major. This might be the first time they miss it. Backs against the wall, and really, I mean, they're looking like they might just get knocked out here.
And the focus for HellRaisers just continues. I'm really quite impressed. I mean, this isn't a team. They've obviously been playing together for a little bit, right? But this caliber of tournament, the pressure that's on them right now, it's so easy to make so many little mistakes, and right now the leadership and the whole sort of team play that's happening on this side is just looking good.
I mean, they have 3 Molotovs left and so many flashbangs. There's only 34 seconds left on the clock. These Molotovs can just ruin everything. This oh no, the timing. Dead Fox is in trouble. Oh, he looks away. The timing is just ruining HellRaisers this time.
Yeah, that's a little bit brutal. Now Woxic all on him. Got one chance, getting another, and he picks up the kill, but they're right on top of him. Actually, Bondic saving him. Flusha was coming from the other side. Bondic, what a hero this round. A double kill, and just as he jumps, he's there to close out JW. I can absolutely promise you, Woxic was going to go down immediately from that flank on Flusha, but somehow he kept him alive. 8-0.
What a save from Bondic. That player wrapping around the bomb site, that was huge. A great performance at times in this tournament. I mean, he has been phenomenal, and long history for him in Counter-Strike, and Obviously, a lot of experience. Probably the most experienced player on this team, I would say. Angel's up there as well.
Yeah, there were some of his earlier teams where people were complaining that he would get a little bit angry, right? I think that was one of the things that was sort of I never really.
Yeah, but one of his earlier teams was Flipside, and he was basically the only person able to kill people on that team, so you can understand.
There was a source of frustration, you mean? Yeah, that might be true. Right now, he's doing a fantastic job. 11-2, definitely impressive. Isa's 11-2 as well. Exist is 0-8.
008. Yeah.
Is that one of the MI6 agents?
Yeah, the Lost agent.
The one that never really...
The one that didn't accomplish anything. Flusha at 1-8. Yeah, this is not looking good. There's just not enough kills coming out, not enough production for the Fnatic side, which is crazy to think.
It is kind of how I would imagine if Sweden had a James Bond. He would be someone who just would like be a pacifist and wouldn't
actually want to get in any fights.
Wouldn't try. That makes sense to me, actually.
Oh, Flush is down as well. That nade on top of things. This is not going well. Dead Fox just staying out in the open. He's going to try and get away, and somehow he is. They give him up. He was in a really tough spot. Look how aggressive HellRaisers are willing to be at the moment. They're feeling so confident. Isa and Bondic just swinging out wide behind that smoke at the highway box and taking any fight they can find. No pacifists here.
They really do a really good job of this side, this whole principle you were talking about of if there's something happening on one side of the map, then on the other side they'll be active in some way. Like something is happening where they, even if it's just a peek around the corner, but they try and get something back so that they can respond. And it's just
maps like Dust 2 and Cache. That's crucial.
Yeah.
You have to be able to have the information. It's so easy to be denied intel and denied any idea of what's coming at you.
Crim's not making it around the corner. Angel just doing it on his own here. 7-1 is his scoreline right now, and now HellRaisers is up 9 rounds.
It feels like Fnatic just is kind of lost on the concept of how to create an opening for whatever reason, and they're kind of waiting for those mistakes out of HellRaisers and those pushes. I mean, even Flush, I guess you have a chance there. Great shot by Woxic with the AWP, but HellRaisers is not giving them any openings whatsoever, and Fnatic just seem, like I said, just not enough production, not enough kills, and if you're not going to get those, you have no way to get into a bomb site.
Maybe we should talk about real quick. I mean, one of the problems, we haven't seen Cache much. This is the third time we've seen it in the tournament so far, I think.
Yeah.
Normally, one of the problems that the CT side has is holding middle at all. That can be so difficult. You could have to put like 2 or 3 people in there, and you still might lose it. And HellRaisers haven't had those problems. And even when they've given up middle, Fnatic haven't been able to exploit that. Oh, really high strung there, and a little bit of team damage. 2 kills favoring Fnatic. With pistols, that's kind of how they did it on Mirage. Maybe they are, again, Dead Fox long range doing a lot of damage. One grenade back there would be great. Woxic, is he going to be called in to put one in there? He's now got the AK-47. 4-on-3. Good shot from Crims. Somehow the pistols are working out here for the Swedish side. Oh, missed opportunity for Exist. He really went. He's got a kill now, but still.
That's pretty much the story of his half so far. Great round for Fnatic, finally. Helped out a little bit by the team damage. Maybe if your HellRaisers take a little bit of time out and be like, all right, guys, let's not start shooting each other. Everyone's in a happy place. But yeah, I mean, I guess at this point for Fnatic, it's whatever you can get, you'll take it. And the CZs and the Deagles deliver that round there, 9-1. I think they were caught off guard by the sheer aggression of that round. Player inside the bomb site kind of gave it up very, very quickly, got blinded. 9-1, plenty of money on the CT side for them to reinvest in this one and even the next one. But now you're starting to see a Fnatic who is getting aggressive. Oh, this is an awkward fight. Woxic being so patient. That's beautiful.
Draken just almost panicked, I think, in that moment. JW goes down. Flusher is down. Isa just cleaning up some of these kills. Crim's trying his best, but Woxic's at it again. That leaves Exist. I mean, this is such a power play from HellRaisers. They get 1 round win, and then the reset happens immediately after. Round loss bonus is gone.
This is over.
All the hope is gone, Moses.
No, I think so.
They have some money in this round to buy, but still.
I mean, I feel bad saying that after Mirage, but they're just getting outplayed even more so than that first half. And Isa, I don't know what that smoke's doing. It's not the smoke they wanted it to be.
I think you could actually tell that when it was Exist setting it up, and I think you could tell that he bumped into something when he was running to throw it. So don't know if it was under the player or something. But
style points for landing it on the roof, but yeah, it didn't do much to help them get into the bomb site. So, some mistakes coming in for Fnatic as well as not finding some of the kills, and this is not looking great. There's, double nade over towards this B-bomb. Look at all the damage that's come out just by sheer utility. This HellRaisers defense doing a phenomenal job of making things easier on themselves.
Yeah, if they win this round, Fnatic are going to be out of money once again, and their round loss bonus will only be at 2, so it's just going to be miserable. I don't know what's happening here, but it's definitely not the Fnatic team that we need to see. If they have any dreams of any comebacks or anything else like that, it's going to have to be at a different level. And it doesn't seem like they have the strength right now to summon that. Bondic, good flashbang, and probably could have been a kill. Crim's not committing all the way to it.
It's because he saw a second player, he didn't want to commit. That's a great shot. Just predicting the fight. He knows Dead Fox is pushed out a couple of times. Crims will do it all on his own.
He's had enough.
Yeah, and if you're HellRaisers, just save. You have plenty of money. You're not going to get back into this bomb site. It's a 5-on-3. You have 2 players still over at A. Angel's going to stick around and have a little bit of fun, but no reason to go for all this. And Exists just waiting for a chance to get his second kill. He does.
Man. That, again, it can't be Crims running in and just doing it on his own, right? Like, he was in middle on the highway taking that fight. Then he just ran through the vent to drop 2 people.
Yep.
Again, those kind of rounds are hard to replicate, but we'll take it anyway. Second round for Fnatic on the board now. He's hoping to do more damage here. He's had a pretty good game at 15-3.
Yeah, he's been wonderful. Bondic at 12. Woxic having some good shots with the AWP. He's just trying to stay alive with this AK-47. He's getting finished upon. Finds one right there at the end, and he is going to live. Not bad from Isa.
It all matters in the end, right? Fnatic winning a round, but they need the last 3 here. 10-5. I think if it's 10-5, suddenly, you know.
Yeah, then it's doable.
It's doable, right? They win the pistol, then it's 8-10, and then, you know, could happen again, Moses.
It could happen again.
Give me the odds, Moses. What are the chances that they make it back right now?
25%.
25%.
That's not bad, is it?
That's pretty high.
You think it's high? What were your odds going to be at?
I don't know. I feel like we're clocking in a good 10% here. I think it's I don't know. You replay this game 10 times in a row. Maybe one of the times they get it done.
That is indeed 10%. Yes.
Yeah, I'm good at that. got that down.
Yeah.
Past the 5th grade or whatever it was.
Well, here's maybe a solution. If you're having trouble finding openings, put a couple ops on the board. Flush and Drake are going to have those. Oh, that's a nice swift movement. Just still misses the timing even with that. Flush is going to have his op towards B, waiting for someone to push. He has been taken out by that kind of aggressive nature towards the B-bomb site a couple times. There is such an emphasis on this middle. Isa and Bondic at the highway box. Dead Fox and Vents ready to go as well.
Yeah, a lot of people here. Nice shot from Isa, taking down Crims, who was the main instigator in the previous round. So that's obviously trouble for the Fnatic team. And those AWPs, they're kind of peering into middle. At least one of them is. Draken's still up here, but they need to find a kill right now. And HellRaisers don't have much of an incentive to give them many fights at this point in time. They can relax and just wait for time to run out. Especially not with a 5-on-4. And the tough part is if they don't give them any picks, if they don't give them anything in this round, once Fnatic actually have to attack a bomb site with 2 AWPs, you're in trouble. But there's the pick. They give one right back, so that's going to open up the map a little bit more. Not too much, although Angel is going to be alone at this A bomb site. They have to shift this defense a little bit. He's still in the vent waiting, so it could be very scary for JW's position. They'll be waiting for a long time here. 25 seconds, and they're getting into main. They're in squeak door as well. Angel alone on the bomb site. Isa, that's a huge fight to be winning. Now he can get back to help out. Angel surviving the first threat there, and it's now a 2-on-4, and they're simply out of time here. 10 seconds left, and Flush is going to be going down. Isa and Angel cleaning up that round. 19-3 right now on Isa. What a game to be having, to stay in the major, not even just that, Moses, to make it into the playoffs. What a pair of maps he's having. If you take it back to Dust 2, where he was a beast as well, here he seems to have ascended into godhood. Is he the only Jordanian player that we have right now in at the top level? Are we missing? Am I missing somebody?
As far as I know, yes.
I feel like it's that has to be the case.
Yeah, he's representing the whole place.
That is pretty great, isn't it?
Yeah.
We do. Our game literally is called Global Offensive Moses, so we should have, you know, people from all over.
It does feel like we are like one of the most global esports in that sense, doesn't it?
Yeah,
especially
we're really getting
level.
there.
Yeah.
Really getting there.
Well, so is HellRaisers, 11-2, and they have shattered Fnatic both economically and spiritually, and physically, and mentally.
Spiritually, that's lost all the faith. Yeah, I don't know how you get that back right now.
They've cast the black magic aside. They've dropped the voodoo dolls in the trash can.
Complete conversion from what we've seen earlier. Bit of a fight in the middle, Flusher. I mean, why not? Why not try something? This is going to have to be another miracle if they want any chance of getting back to this. So, no more sort of, you know, sidestepping the issue. It's just time to go at it.
This isn't going to work, though. Angel is ready, although he doesn't have any flashbangs to bomb in towards that B bomb site, so Dead Fox might be in some trouble. So is Woxic.
Yeah, they're getting very close now. In check it as well. Bit of a Molotov there to buy time. Good shot and a great follow-up here. So many people close to the B-bomb site. The bomb is committed. Crim's fighting his way back, but it is not enough. Angel with the triple. 12-3 for him, and 12 rounds overall for HellRaisers. Going into round number 15 here.
This is a godlike performance from HellRaisers.
Yes. Absolutely well done. At this rate, I mean, the way that Isa, the way that Bondik, the way that the whole team has come together in this game, you think they're definitely a team to respect, even in that like in that first game in
the next stage, the quarterfinals. Yeah, they are looking solid. So are a lot of those teams who qualified. Obviously, Big we saw a little bit of at Cologne. Complexity as well. Still have some question marks about their map pool, but I mean, certainly you can't underestimate them in any way. But HellRaisers as well. Some of these new teams challenging for a spot on the stage have been very fun to watch.
Oh, that's not how that double smoke in middle is supposed to work.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that's not how it's supposed to work.
Yeah, and it's kind of, I mean, at least Bondik was able to get that kill from middle because of it, so. Still, they get a bit of a return. Close range there as Isa will take down JW, still 2-on-3. And out in the open, he does get caught on assist, a very awkward angle. Now they're going to go and see if they can challenge Bondik. Get the bomb down before you take this fight. Oh, what a shot. That was a drive-by, wasn't it, from Draken? Now it's a one-on-one. Draken versus Woxic, and he's over by the truck starting to make his way in. Draken got to be very careful. He does have a flashbang if he wants to peek it. Gonna put it into the wall, flashes out, and goes for it, but Woxic still gets the shot. Oh my god. That is 13-2. I don't know what we can really say. This is a brutal way to be finishing the first half.
I almost feel like Woxic just said, "Get out of my face," as soon as he took that shot.
Yeah.
He like took his time with that as well. He was like, well, he just threw a flashbang. I'm half blind. Let me just be patient about it. Looks away. There we go.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
This is the kind of game that makes you look back on Mirage and just kind of laugh it off after the fact. Not quite yet. I mean, you're still kind of aware. I imagine that's what, you know, Angel and the coach would be saying is like, guys, remember Mirage, don't take this lightly. Let's close it out quick. Let's just get this pissed around. Go relax for the rest of the day.
Right, but even that is a layer in this game because that's, you know, think about how hard that is to do when you've got some young players in here. I mean, credit to Angel and the rest of the HellRaisers crew to be able to do that, right? To be able to make your team forget about it and continue.
Playing like that first half, though, that's going to make you, that's going to like really lessen the impact of the inexperience, right? Because you're so confident at the moment and you're not afraid of anything since you've just battered them. Here comes a pop flash in towards A main. They're turned from it. Oh, great shot from Crims. Yeah, don't mess with that. Isa on the other side finds Flusha. That's in middle. Dreken's alone at the B bomb site. They're splitting it. He's got to pay retake, and he's already brought down. Actually, that Goosh doesn't deal as much damage, but he's got to get lucky through the smoke, and it's just not happening.
Nope. Hoping for the timing, but it isn't working now. A bunch of people coming into the vent. 3 of them trying to retake here. Isa gets one. A great follow-up. Oh, done! Taking down everybody! And that is probably going to be it. 14-2. Isa is an absolute monster in this game. Unquestionably the MVP of this match. 24-5. Nobody can stop him right now. This is beautiful.
What are you supposed to do? We didn't even get to see that one, the one tap. This is amazing. That is so hard to do with so many different targets shooting at you. All three. Just the patience. the mechanical aim and ability, and that I think is the last straw. I think Fnatic's done.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, there is obviously no surrendering in this, but it really seems like there's nothing they can do. Like, even when they've been close, even when they build themselves into favorable positions.
24-5 for Issa in this game.
Yeah, that's in 16 rounds. I mean, that's way out of control, isn't it?
It's just unreasonable.
What a performance to put on. We've seen the heartbreaking moments. I mean, I guess we're kind of seeing it now from some of the Fnatic members where you know it's your time and you know it's the big game that you have to win, and then you just can't really show up. But when you see someone like Issa do it, it's obviously, it is pretty cool. Scout there on Draken, a couple of scattered pistols on the Fnatic side. And that double smoke in middle is kind of what Fnatic wanted to do in the previous round. You sort of see it, how it's supposed to land here. Draken set up for it. That looked like it probably should have been a headshot, but didn't work out. He's going to go down. Woxic actually took that fight, and now Crim's set up. They don't have a smoke to cross it, so he's... No, they do have one. They just put it out, as I said it.
Took some time. The flank coming in is the only element of danger in this round, really. Although Crim somehow, through the smoke, finds it. Here comes JW. That makes the flank all the more dangerous. 2 players left. And Angel has to get aggressive somewhere, has to find some safety for himself, and he does just that. They're being patient with this, tapping the bomb to see if they can lure Fnatic out. But Fnatic equally is not going to give this one up easily.
Good trade here for the AK-47. Does spot up on high ground. They're both coming there, and there's a scout, so don't want to re-peek and get shot in the face. Still got a pretty good chance of winning this 2v2, even if Angel is quite low on health. Very hard to get back in. No armor on Flusher, no kit on anybody. And they need to break this crossfire, and that's not happening. Bondik and Angel holding on tight to the end of it here. 15-2. This is, yeah, a fantastic victory for HellRaisers. What, maybe their biggest with this team so far.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great accomplishment as well. This team has been on the rise for a while, and they've had some obstacles, and obviously the hype around guys like Woxic and Issa has been growing over time, and now it just feels like it's being realized.
They had some frustrating moments. I mean, remember when Woxic couldn't come to Stockholm, and he actually almost, he sort of was almost saying on Twitter, like, I don't even know how to continue playing when these are the issues that I'm having, you know?
Yep, time after time after time.
So...
You have to
worth it.
Yeah, you have to turn that into background noise and make it happen, and he's certainly taking advantage of the situation here.
And obviously on the other side, apart from the new players, Bondik been around for a long time. Angel been around since forever and ever. Like maybe he must be one of the longest running players we've had now. I mean,
yeah, and even he, you know, in this region, he's been a lot of people's kind of go-to for, you know, remember when Navi was having those issues, a lot of people were like, why isn't Angel being brought in as an in-game leader to fix these, you know, very underrated in-game leader? And obviously this team, you know, not only skill-wise, but tactically is just looking so smart at the moment. He has them playing very well.
Yeah, project that's been in the making for a while. The payoff is right here and right now. 15-2, Fnatic with nothing but pistols, and HellRaisers just 1 round away from making the playoffs here at the London FACEIT Major, and it's been a wild ride in this best of 3 so far. Dead Fox going to be taking down JW, trying to get back from the boost. Flusher just hoping for a deagle headshot in the middle. And over at the B-bomb site, Draken is set up for maybe a highlight sequence. This is the place to do it if you want the deagle headshots. Flusher in the middle having a bit of an awkward fight, and you can see Draken is ready. There are a lot of grenades coming around the corner. Tries to catch on mid-air, and he's going to stand up right into the bullet, so it is definitely all over. Exist and Crims, 2 versus 5. This is a great looking HellRaisers.
It is a phenomenal looking HellRaisers. Excited to see them on the big stage. Excited to see them next week. Battle in those quarterfinals, and for Fnatic, the first time this organization will not be in the playoffs of a Counter-Strike major. That is the end of a legacy, but a well-built legacy that's going to last for a very long time. Just for now, they'll have to take a back seat, and what a statement after